On today's installment of Big Al's Garage, it's Friday the 13th. How y'all doing? And welcome to another installment of Big Al's Garage. Today we are here with the 2009 Toyota Corolla because it left my wife stranded at an intersection. What happened was, she was waiting to make a left, the car cut out, wouldn't start back up. I drove over there, tried to start up, click, 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 like a dead battery. Jumped it off, managed to get it home. Now it's starting up just fine. Not sure whether the issue is the alternator or the battery. Battery is about 4 years old, so I'm definitely going to take it out and replace it. But to be on the safe side, we're going to take the alternator over to Advance Auto and have it tested. I'm going to show you how to do all this stuff. Let's get to it. Okay, so as you can see, if you look at the battery, we have got just a lot of corrosion on those terminals. It's from October of 2018. 90% sure that that is the culprit. You know, when they go, they go. But we're going to have the alternator load tested for free at Advance Auto. That's right here. Now, evidently with alternators it makes a difference if your car was manufactured in Japan or in Canada. Mine is in Canada. I'm going to show you where to find that information in a minute. It's on your driver's side doorpost. We are going to clean up the battery. We're going to take this alternator off and get ready to have it tested. So let's get to it. It's usually a 10mm, and I can actually find my 10mm socket. Now, guess Friday the 13th isn't all bad. But there's so much dadgum corrosion on here, I can barely get the... It's probably not a 10. It's not a 10. I am just not having good luck today. Yep. And this socket, well, can't get the ratchet on it. Just barely get it on there. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. It's Friday the 13th. Wait, I got a bigger socket here. Bigger, deeper socket. Let's try that. If I have to bring out the impact, I will, because I'm taking apart.
A few moments later.
Okay, so our battery is disconnected. We're gonna replace it, so we're gonna clean up the terminal clamps. Now, the main event, the alternator. Let's see what we got here. Got to figure out how to disconnect it. And get you in there a little better to see. Okay, so you've got a bolt here, bolt down at the bottom, and it pivots to let you loosen the belt. We've got a wire here, connection here, connection here. Let's figure out how to disconnect it. Okay, so now we're disconnecting all the wires. This little thing just unplugs. It's this one I'm trying to figure out how to get it off. Onwards and upwards. Let's get the belt off. We have to loosen the tensioner here. These bolts are all 19s, by the way. What the? I was saying they're all 19s. Ow! Really cannot catch a break today. 13s, I mean. Let's try a 12er on here and see what happens. Okay, so they're 12s. Okay, this. Another bolt down there that allows this thing to pivot. Which one is it? You. Of course, that's probably the 19. Let's try a 14 and see what happens. Of course, Toyota, we have to make them all different sizes. And I can't budge it. It's the bolt that needs to come off. Well, now we've got a problem. It's a stuck bolt. Okay. No more Mr. Nice Guy. You want to play like that? Play dirty. I still don't know how to get the bolts off. Now let's do the ratchet. Okay, so the alternator bolts are out. Now we just got to get the thing out. It's a little bit stuck, unfortunately. Means I am probably going to have to, let's see if I can just lift it. Nope, I'm going to have to pry it. Probably with a screwdriver or a breaker bar or something. I guess I really don't want to break it because I don't know if it's bad or not. Well, it's ruining my screwdriver. Let's get a bigger one. Okay, so it's definitely taking a lot of brute force to get this thing out. Fortunately, it is just like Excalibur in the stone. No, there is nothing to lever against. I can't get the tensioner out because the tool I need to get it out went missing. I am just not my day. Okay, alternator's finally free. Took a hammer and a pry bar and a lot of tools, but I got it out. Now, we've just got to get the battery itself out of the car and clean up the terminals. Hoping that's not going to be a big deal, but the way my day has been going, I won't be surprised if it's another knockdown, drag-out struggle. It is a 10. Yes, I am using an impact. Because I am not in the mood to mess around anymore. Pull bound out. Battery. A wise guy, huh? Alright, so we're here at Advance Auto. We're getting the alternator tested. Hopefully it's a clean bill of health. So we're testing the alternator. I do YouTube, so... Fingers crossed for a clean bill of health. Alright. So I'm back. The alternator is good. Now I'm just putting it back in the car, which is proving easier said than done. Still dealing with the Friday the 13th style, every time I need a tool it vanishes issues. But while I was at Walmart, decided to do something to tilt my odds in my favor. Picked up this universal joint set. Alternator bolts back in. Let's get the belt rerouted around all the pulleys. Let me, oh, it slipped completely off of some of them. Oh, I was really hoping that didn't happen. Okay. Alright. Well, don't get upset. We can fix it. Let's go for the latter and not the former. Alright. Just a minute over. There you go. Tensioner is fully loosened. I can't get it on. Turn. And then we're going to tighten that up. We're going to tighten the bottom up. We're going to call this alternator done. All right, back to the 14 mil. And the hard part of the job is done. Okay, next order of business, let's clean up these battery terminals. Got a wire brush cleaner here. Let's get some of this corrosion off before we hook it up. This may have been a huge part of the problem. And I'll come back into the shop back and vacuum this, don't you worry. All right. Normally I would put the oil-soaked rings around this, but they didn't seem to help all that much, to be honest. Let's do the negative terminal. Alright, let's get another wire brush and just clean that up a little bit better. Okie dokie. Don't know the correct sequence to put the battery terminals back on, but I will tell you when you put them both on, the alarm is going to go off, so we have to just put these on. We'll put the hold down on and first. Nope, that one's a 10. Safety cover is like wedged down here now. Get it out. Come on. That's it. Up you go. Over that. So if my wrench slips, I don't get zapped. Come on. So everything on this job is just fighting me today. Now this one was the one that took 3/8. No, you don't. Alright. Get back because now the car alarm is going to go off the minute I touch this to it. Alright everybody, she's running. It's a hard-fought battle. That's why you don't have a wrench on a car on Friday the 13th unless you absolutely have to. Car's running, alternator's good, new battery. It's all for today. Hopefully on Monday my father will be coming up and we can get back to work on the Corvair, because I know that's what you really want to see. Until then, hope you will like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next installment.